Welcome again, guys. Welcome to another video, guys. Welcome, my viewers and my subscribers. Thank you, guys, for joining in. Guys, I see some things going on right now where, and I'm gonna say it up front. I'm not even gonna wait to say it. Daddy Gargon, recently I made a video and I said, I said to Daddy Gargon that he should apologize. I don't know if this is my video that is taking effect or he's just having guilty feeling, but if that's it, I am happy. But Daddy Gargan is a man where he is, or he claim he is unstoppable, and I think it's high time, peace reign. I think it is high time peace reign. But Daddy Gargan, me commend you on apologizing to Gemrock, and you made another video. You came out and you apologized to a few people. But Daddy Gargan, when you're apologizing for a man who believe in God and for a man who read Bible and pray, when God is forgiving somebody, he go across the board. God will hold no grudge. It is us as human beings messing up ourselves. You understand? And then we call upon God and say, God this and God that. No, I don't believe that. So Daddy Gargan, let me say something here. With no animosity, because I'm not here on anybody's side, and I'm gonna say that again. I will make it clear that I'm not on any one side. You understand? I am neutral. And anything that comes across that is not right or not sound right, I'm just gonna speak on it. You understand? Daddy Gargan, you cannot apologize to a few people and don't go across the board. You understand? Daddy Gargan, you have messed up so many people. You have harmed so many people, and it's high time you stop. I've been watching you a long time. Not no. I've been watching this at YouTube. But let me tell you something, Daddy Gargan. You need to apologize to everybody that you offended, not a selective few. Not a selective few. Just go across the board and apologize to everybody. Yes, you apologize to Gemrock because you realize the mistake you made, because you interpret things wrong. And this is why we should clarify and make sure that we are here properly, we are see properly, and get to understand before we jump the gun and come out and say things. You understand? And it's high time that the Gargan you simmer down. You simmer down. Now, concerning the crash with Colaz Smith, that the Gargan, you better keep your mouth shut. I'm being real. You better keep your mouth shut and don't say anything at all. It's best to keep your mouth shut and don't say it, because you're just tying up yourself in mumbo jumbo. You're just tying up yourself in everything that some things is better left alone. You understand? You're gonna come out and you say you're glad not to do them, but at the same time you're gonna say, "Oh God, teach him a lesson down the street that you're traveling on right now." You understand? You're setting fuel to the fire, and if you continue setting fuel to the fire, this thing will never stop. And guys, I'm always here asking for peace. I want everybody to be peaceful. Let's go back to when people used to talk about helping kids, helping the elderly, doing contents where people enjoy watching. But instead, every day, when it is going to stop? You can't just get up, Daddy Gargan, every day and you're hitting on a family. You're hitting on this person. And then when you come out now, you want to play a victim, because I'm being truthful now. You want to play a victim. The other day, you say you're hurting, right? You say you're hurting. And now, in your times of hurting, you want to hurt somebody else. How that look to you? You're unfair. You're very unfair. And I'm going to speak truth. You need to stop. This whole bickering and everything need to stop. The accident, Daddy Gargan, you shouldn't talk about it. I think you shouldn't have said anything about it. You should just leave it. Whatever in your mouth you say, you should just leave it. You know? You should have left it alone. And let me address something here if you don't know something. You're saying car was going excessive speed and that's why airbag burst. Nothing like that. 50 pounds of pressure can bust the airbag as long as the car is in motion. 50 pounds of pressure can pop the airbags. All right? It doesn't take 90 miles an hour or 100 miles an hour for airbag to get deployed. All right? So get that. I know that for a fact. All right? But Daddy G, with all respect, you need to stop. Right now, me kind of I get downhearted right now because of the whole situation. Things can change. Things can go for the better. Things can go back to where they were. You understand? But Daddy Gargon, you get up every day. And me think, just as a matter of fact, to be honest with you, I'm not even expecting much from you. I am not expecting much from you. You understand? You say you have respect for this. You don't have no respect for nobody. And I'm not putting myself out there for you to say you have respect for me. Because you don't. You have respect for nobody. Because you have to first respect yourself and your family. You're blazing over the fact that somebody called your wife a name. I would never say the name. I didn't like it. I did not like it. But you're blazing about somebody calling your wife a name. But yet still, it was very disrespectful to call his wife. Very disrespectful. You're disrespectful to Colaz too. And you disrespect the whole family. But yet you want to sit down and talk about somebody disrespecting your wife. Me not put up with them something there. The disrespect of women, me not put up with it. You understand? Or disrespecting somebody's family. I rather don't say anything. But you have to say something. You have to come out and you have to jump and gyrate and put your feelings out there. And I'm not gonna ask you again. Because I can tell you what to do, but I can ask. But I'm not gonna ask you again. I'm gonna let you be. After this video, I will never call your name again. I would never come to you again. And it's no disrespect. It's the fact that you don't listen. I'm not coming after you. I'm just addressing a situation. It's best you have not said anything about the accident. Because the words that you're putting out, you don't mean it. I'm honestly telling you don't mean it. And it's high time you stop. Respect your wife. If you respect your wife enough, you will stop. If you respect your grandchildren and your children, you will stop. But Daddy Gargon, you want to be unstoppable. You want to be unstoppable. People be asking me, where were you when Daddy Gargon was disrespecting people? Yes, I was right there. I know everything that's going on, but I was trying to get to you. But I can't. It doesn't seem like anybody at all can get to you. You are unstoppable. You need to stop. You say you're 74 years old, sir. That's my eldest brother. As a matter of fact, that's my third sibling age. My third sibling from my mother age. You understand? So my brothers and sisters them older than you. You need to stop. And I'm gonna be respectful to you because I'm respectful. But you need to stop. These are young people. They're trying. Why are you blazing them down? Why you want to dictate their lives? Why? You need to stop, man. Stop. Talaga, me applaud you, apologize to Jemrock because you went wrong. Me applaud you if you come out and apologize to the few people you say you're offended, but you still have a great deal of apology to do. You understand? You need to apologize to everybody. Everybody. I'm not singling out no one. You need to apologize to everybody that you've come out and offended. You say you're not making money from YouTube, right? You say you're not monetized or anything. It's best you leave YouTube alone then. Why are you there bantaning everybody who's trying to make a living? It's high time you stop, Daddy Gargon. High time you stop. If you want respect, earn that. Earn respect. Nobody else is gonna give it to you. And at your age, you should be a person where everybody respect. You can't have young people looking at you differently. No, no. You can't be saying God and saying the devil at the same time. Because that's what I'm seeing here. You cannot be saying God and saying the devil at the same time. You want to say, oh, I know who I pray to. And my God this and my God. Have you ever considered that the people that you're talking about pray to the same God? Maybe. I know God for myself. And the way you're behaving is ungodly. It's not godlike. It's not Christ-like, as we would say. No. So in your next video, before you jump at anybody else, you may jump at me too. But before you jump at anybody else, remember this. Forgive everyone that you've offended and ask for forgiveness. And I'm sure you can get it. You will get it. Daddy Gargon, when you say you're hurting, you wasn't hurting. You're putting on a show. And I'm addressing you. You're putting on a show. And it's high time you stop. Get rid of all the animosity, all the hatred and the bickering, and be peaceful. Let everybody on YouTube be peaceful. With that said, I'm not even going to say anything more. Have a blessed, wonderful day, everyone.